So we got a few reports about Sony's Beyond the Spider-Verse, the third installment in the Spider-Verse animated movies with Miles Morales. The first one being Into the Spider-Verse, the second one being Across the Spider-Verse, and now this one, Beyond the Spider-Verse. It was reported that Sony scrapped most of Beyond the Spider-Verse for creative reasons, and that the film is unlikely to release before 2027. Now, I think it was supposed to come out like last year. It was like slated to come for that, but then obviously with delays and stuff. So, this really did add up that Sony would scrap some of this. And Sony has not had the best track record in terms of things like this. So it does make it believable. But then the composer, Daniel Pemberton, says reports today on the film are inaccurate. The report said the film, again, would be scrapped due to creative reasons and likely won't release until 2027. They went on to say, don't really ever want to weigh in on this sort of stuff, but would you ever believe there could sometimes be stuff on the internet that might not always be particularly accurate? With the thinking face. So it was going all over the internet that this was delayed because of creative reasons. They scrapped most of it, that this movie was just in production hell. And now it's coming out that maybe it's not true. I mean, I don't know what he's really talking about, the composer. Like, is it the scrap because of creative reasons? Is it not going to come out to 2027? What could really be the issue here? And, it's one of these he said, she said type of things. You don't know, what Sony's doing, what the composer's doing, what the internet knows. This came from Jeff Snyder, so he's a reliable source, but it's possible these things can be wrong in some ways, but I don't know. It is a shame because this movie ended off on a cliffhanger, and spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, it does end up on a cliffhanger. It is great, these movies, the Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse movie, but Beyond the Spider-Verse, like I said before, is supposed to come out, I think, like last year, and now it's delayed until at least 2026, I guess you could say. I know we're almost done with 2024, so 2025, and then 2026, and then possibly 2027 is crazy to wait that long, and it does add up. I think that if it's delayed, it's definitely because the film was scrapped in some way, because they're probably starting from scratch again if it's going to take that long. But you let me know what you think about this down below. Is this a major L from Sony?